Yeah, I'm going to explain how to open Adam's puzzle here. It's aluminum, mostly. It's got some steel in it. And on one end, you see there's a bolt. And on the other end, a bunch of screws. And there's some holes along here and various objects on there. So rule number one is any tool you need is included in the puzzle. And rule number two, if you have to force it, you're doing something wrong. You can break it. So be careful there. It's not designed to be a bomb-proof. So first thing we do is just look at what's available. This is going to require some kind of wrench. I don't have it. But notice that this plug here has a little lip on it. So I can pull that out, and this little puck is made of steel. Then I take off this little plastic cover, and there's a magnet. So I take the steel, I can pull out the magnet. Put that aside. Then I tilt the puzzle a little bit down, and out falls a hex bit with a blade on the end. Well, we still need a handle for this. So looking at this 5-sided bolt, you're not going to find a wrench that's going to fit that. You're not going to find a socket that fits it. You can turn it, but it's a little stiff. But if you just pull straight out, you see it's retained with O-rings. And looking at the bottom, there's a hex recess, and that takes the hex bit. So now we got a screwdriver. So there's a bolt on the bottom, and there's some screws on the top. I'm going to start with the screws on the top. And there's 2 screws that are Phillips. Well, because of our rule, the screwdriver doesn't fit. We don't mess with those. And the other 3 are slotted. I'm going to just unscrew the 2 outer ones because that inner one is fake. You can take it out. It's only about 1/4 inch long. Doesn't do anything. And now you see that if you look really close, there were 2 dimples here, witness marks, and this looks like a seam where things have come apart, but in fact, that's just a diversion, and the seam is hidden in the machining marks. And here's the true cover. We take the cover off, and we find another screw. This is slotted, so I can take that out. Unlike the other one though, other 2, this one's really long. So you don't give up, you just keep turning. And I take that screw out. Nothing changed. Still can't get this off. Okay, but I needed to do that. Next stop is when I pull that plug out, notice there's a blind hole there. Take my screwdriver and unscrew this big screw on the other end. And as I turn that blind hole is going to open up. So now you see it's open, and if you looked in there, I don't think it's possible to see it with the camera, but in here at the bottom side, there's a little recess. And turns out that the disc is made of aluminum. The recess has a steel plug in the bottom of it. So I take the magnet and I put it right on the lip on the end. And when I let go, it jumps into the hole. And if you do it any other way, it's going to disappear and go up to the other disc, which is all steel, and it's really hard to get that out. So now I see that the screw is, the magnet is only partway in the recess, so I'm going to take one of this screw, the long screw by the head, and I just coaxed it down in the hole nice and flat. All right, now as I turn this screw on the end clockwise, I'm going to be raising that bottom puck with a magnet in it. At this point, I hold the puzzle at a 45-degree angle, and I slowly turn the screws, turn the end screw. And at some point, you'll be able to feel that the magnet has attracted the lower disc, which is all steel. And now I turn clockwise. Very slowly. Oh. You've really got to maintain that 45-degree angle. But as I turn, you maybe can see the magnet spanning between the two discs, and I have raised up the other disc. And I just turn until I'm back to where I started with the upper disc all the way. And now I can pull off the bottom cover, and it reveals 3 lifesavers stuck in there. So, a lot of steps to it, and that was intentional. Hopefully a lot of missteps will occur, and that's part of the fun. So enjoy it, Adam.